My name is Becca Tapp, and my two words are drifting and strong. I first accepted Jesus into my heart when I was 5 years old. I remember sitting on the couch and having my parents talk to me about it and then pray over me afterwards. I even remember this next Sunday, my grandfather using it as part of his sermon, which was kind of embarrassing once I think about it now. But because I've grown up in the church, Sundays basically became a routine. It was get up, get ready, go to church, help in children's service, go to the adult service, leave, come back for youth group that night, week after week after week. When I got up to Ball State for my freshman year, I found myself not going to church. I kept telling myself, okay, this Sunday you're actually going to go. But then it never happened. I would wake up in time, but then I would make up some excuse for not going and fall back asleep. When my parents would call me and ask me if I went, I'd say no, and then usually followed up with some excuse like, don't worry, I have family members that will kick my butt if I leave the church. I've gone to church my entire life. You have nothing to worry about. As the year progressed, I started getting stressed out easily and became angrier. I also started having troubles in the relationship I was in at the time, but I wanted to deal with everything on my own. Like, I didn't want help from God. And I rarely wanted help from my friends. I rarely did. When I would go home and go to church with my family, I found myself not really listening or paying attention to the sermon, and more importantly, I wasn't singing with worship, which is huge for me because worship has always been my favorite part of service. So not participating in that, it hurt. Like, I physically felt pain that I wasn't participating, but I couldn't bring myself to. Then at the end of the school year, I ended up breaking up with that boyfriend of over 2 years, and like before, I just tried dealing with everything on my own. I relied heavily on my friends and family to keep me happy and distracted as I tried to fight through all these emotions that I felt inside. I got to the point where I wasn't myself anymore, but I was trying to find that girl that I originally was, and all that made me go numb inside because I was upset that I had let myself lose who I truly was. I finally realized after a few weeks of being numb that I couldn't go through life trying to deal with everything by myself. I need God's help to guide me through good and bad times so that I can come out of a situation stronger and wiser than I was before. And it feels amazing. I finally realized what a true relationship with God felt like. It's warm. It's comforting. It's nice knowing that He's always there for you no matter what. No matter what the problem is, He knows your problem. And He can help you through that. It might not be how you want Him to, but He knows what's best for you, and He will help you through it. So, when I got back up to campus for my sophomore year, I immediately tried to find a church here on campus to call home. That's when I found Cru. I started in on a Bible study, and since then I've met amazing girls that have truly been a blessing in my life. Now, I have God as a companion through all the problems that life throws at me, and more importantly, I'm singing in church again. Those are my two words.